Good morning, boys and girls. Here we are again with another story. Now, let me take off my mask. And it is morning and it is day, and we're having a beautiful day today. Excuse me. Do you know what a superpower is? I'm sure you do, because you watch a lot of the superheroes on television. A superpower is somebody that helps people, and they do it, he or she, in such a way that they have more power than somebody else. They have something they can do special to help somebody. Did you know that you can be a superhero too? The book Mrs. Deitz is going to read today has to do with you being a superhero. And the book is called Kindness is a Superpower. You know how Mrs. Deitz tells you about the words she loves? One of them is love. Her favorite word is onomatopoeia, but we won't talk about that one today. But kindness is another word that Mrs. Deitz loves. If we had kindness all over the world, we would have a happy world, not a sad world where we see people fussing with each other and unhappy. Let's see what would happen if we made kindness our superpower. I'm Lucas, just an ordinary boy, and this is Teddy, my favorite toy. I like to eat sweets, jellies, and cakes, but sometimes I make some mistakes. This is Lucas. See his teddy bear? And he's an ordinary boy, just like you are an ordinary girl or an ordinary boy. But he makes some mistakes. Do you ever make a mistake? Now remember, Mrs. Deitz has to take the book like this and read, and then she'll show you the pictures. You see, yesterday I was in a bad mood, so sadly I did something extremely rude. I teased my friend Lisa for wearing glasses. It made her cry for the rest of her classes. See here? And he's in a bad mood, and he teased his good friend. He made a big mistake because we don't like to tease people. That's not using kindness. When I got home, I was greeted by my mom. I was sad to see her face looking so glum. Honey, you made your friend Lisa cry. Hurting people's feelings is wrong. Do you know why? See, Mom's talking to him, and he doesn't look happy now. He's feeling sad that he hurt his good friend Lisa. You should always be kind, my dear mother said. I knew I'd done wrong, so I bowed my head. What does it mean to be kind? I implored. Mom hugged me tightly, then when she did, my heart soared. Kindness is shown when you say a gentle word. Be kind to your sister and even a bird. You can be kind to someone who makes you mad. You can be kind to someone who is feeling sad. See, Mom's talking to him and telling him, and when Mom hugs him, his heart feels all jumpy inside. Is that what happens to you when somebody hugs you? It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. And over here, she's telling him if he's kind to his dog or his bird. But when he makes somebody cry, that's very sad. Be kind and respect those who are older than you. Show respect and kindness to younger ones too. Kindness is shown helping someone in need, and kindness is shown when you do a good deed. Let's look at all the children. Are they being kind to each other, you think? They're holding hands and doing something? So when you're kind to older people, it means you're nice to them. You might, if they're walking, you might stay over here so they don't trip on you, or you won't be in their way. You respect their space where they are, and even your friends. If your friends are doing something, you can be kind by walking around them and not disturbing them when they're playing on the floor. I pondered her words and couldn't sleep all night. I wanted to be kind and genuinely polite. So right then and there, without any warning, I just decided to become very kind in the morning. See, he's in bed with his teddy bear and he can't sleep. And while he can't sleep, he's thinking. And he decides he's going to feel a lot better if he's kind. And in the morning, the first thing I did do, when Mom made me breakfast, I told her, "Thank you." I changed out of my pajamas, warm, soft, and red. I put away my toys, and I made my own bed. Is he being kind to his mother? He thanked her for fixing breakfast. Have you ever thanked your mom or your grandmom or your daddy or your granddaddy or your big brother or sister for making you breakfast? And look here, he put away all of his toys so his room would be nice and neat, and he made his bed. On the bus, I behaved the best I could be. I even asked the new boy to sit next to me. At school, I helped him find his classroom too. I knew it was the very least that I could do. See, he asked the new boy to sit beside him, and he's helping his friend. He's being kind. I said good morning to all of my friends. I even shared my brand new crayons and pens. Then I saw Lisa. Her eyes still looked sad. I approached her slowly, still feeling bad. "I'm sorry I teased you," I said with bent head. Lisa gave me a smile. "It's okay," she said. See, he's sharing his crayons, and here's Lisa. And he goes and tells her, "I'm sorry." That's another way of being kind. If you do make a mistake, you can tell somebody, "I'm sorry." I realized that kindness is really super cool. So I was also kind when I got out of school. Outside, I waited my turn on the slide. And you know what? I felt good and happy inside. I was patient and kind, not angry at all, and I even found joy helping a boy find his ball. See, he's on the playground playing. Think of all the ways you can be kind on the playground. You can let someone take a turn. You can help your friend in the swing. You can help find the ball when it goes out a long ways away when they're playing with it. So you can do many things to be kind on the playground. I picked up the rubbish, even though it wasn't mine. Rubbish is another name for trash. Kindness and doing good deeds made my heart shine. I loved going shopping with Mom to buy food, holding open doors put me in such a good mood. And he's doing it with a smile on his face. See the smile? He's picking up the trash or the rubbish. And here he's helping his mother. He's holding the door when she has a big cart full of food. And after we bought my favorite toy and a treat, Mom and I helped an old lady across the street. So even his mother, they're both being very kind and helping the lady across the street. I continued to be kind with joy and with glee, watching Dad fall asleep in front of the TV. He was sleeping on the sofa instead of his bed, so I covered him with a blanket and kissed his forehead. See, he's being kind to his dad. He covers him up so he won't get cold. I helped my little sister tie her shoelace. I was glad to see the big smile on her face. See, he's helping his little sister. Being kind is amazing for everyone's sake, like giving your neighbor a yummy piece of cake. I like to help mine water his flowers. It really seems kindness has magical powers. Look how you make people happy when you're kind. He waters his neighbor's flowers, but he can pick up the trash in his neighbor's yard. There's all kinds of things you can do to help your neighbor. I no longer do mean things like before. I don't tease others and I don't slam the door. I stopped being selfish and I share all my toys. I don't shout out loud or make too much noise. Kindness is something anyone can learn. Give to others and ask nothing in return. Helping others is simply the best thing to do. When you are kind, kindness comes back to you. So you can be a superhero by being kind. And you know what the nice thing is about that? You don't have to fly in the air, or you don't have to lift heavy things. You can just wear a smile on your face and be kind to people around you. See if you can be kind to your teachers today and your classmates, and maybe you will help the world smile at each other instead of a big frown and being mean to each other. Right now, can you put a big smile on your face and look at your teacher and say, "Thank you for being my teacher"? Goodbye, boys and girls. Mrs. Deitz will see you again next week.